Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Charan and let's continue the MS Excel tutorial series. Now in this video tutorial, I will explain how to create a multi-select option quiz application in Excel. So let's start the tutorial. Now let's check the final output. What is the capital of India? If I select Hyderabad, see it's the wrong one. If I capital of US is Florida, is the wrong one. Auckland is also wrong one. The capital of India is Delhi. Capital of USA, if I select Texas, is wrong. The capital of USA is Washington DC, is correct one. The capital of New Zealand, if I select Otago, is wrong one. Nelson also is wrong one. If I select Wellington, is right one. See? If you are a first time visitor to my channel, please subscribe to get the latest updates. For this tutorial, I am creating a new blank workbook and here we got a new Excel sheet. Now first, when we want to create a multi-choice quiz application, we require some questions and some multiple choice answers, which user can select from those options. So first let's add the questions here. I have selected the B2 cell. Question 1, what is the capital of India? Again, in B9 cell, the second question, what is the capital of USA? And the third question, question number 3, what is the capital of New Zealand? Now here we got 3 questions. Just for the example purpose, I have taken only 3 questions. If you want, you can increase the questions also. So these 3 questions is enough for this example. You will get an idea how to create a quiz application in Excel sheet. Now we have 3 questions. Now we require the multiple choice. To add the multiple choice, we require the option buttons. Notice here on the menu bar there is a developer option. By default, this developer option will not available. We need to activate this developer button. If you don't have this developer, go to File, under Options. In the actual options, there is a customize ribbon is there, click that one. In the customize ribbon, under main tabs, there is a developer option. If it's unchecked, select that one, tick mark that one, click OK, and you will get the developer tool. If it's unchecked there, you don't display here. The developer option will not appear here on this menu bar. Now once we got the developer option, click this developer option. And in the developer option, there is a controls. Under controls, there is a insert controls is there. Click this icon. Once you click this insert controls, there are 2 types of controls: form controls and ActiveX controls. In the form controls, first one I am selecting the group. This is a group control. I'm selecting the group controls because I want to group the option buttons, which are the radio buttons. So here I am adding group 1 box, group box 1. The name is, I am deleting the name. Now after that, we require some option buttons here, which are the radio buttons. Again, in the developer tab, under controls, open this insert. In the form controls, there is an option button, which are the radio buttons. Select that one and paste here. Now let's rename this one. Capital of India, first I am adding Mumbai. The city name Mumbai I am adding. Control C, Control V. Hyderabad. Let's increase the Hyderabad. Control V again, Instead of Mumbai, I'm adding Delhi. And the last one is the Bangalore. Now here we got 4 options here. I can select Hyderabad, Delhi and Bangalore. Now the most important step to configure these 4 radio buttons, option buttons, we require the cell link. For every radio button or option button contains on an array. The first option button is 1, 2 is Hyderabad, 3 is Delhi and 4 is Bangalore. So for that we require one reference link of the cell. So how to configure that one? Select the first one, the radio control button, option button, go to format control, make sure it's unchecked first, and next one cell link. Make sure all the radio buttons is unchecked. First one is, if it's checked, it's make sure it's unchecked. Select that one, and cell link I'm adding M1. Then click OK. Now notice here we got 0 here because I have not selected any option here. If I select Mumbai, Mumbai is 1, Hyderabad is 2, Delhi is 3 and fourth one is Bangalore is 4. Now I want to display the selected radio option button value here, the user selection radio button value here. For that I am selecting the C6 cell to display the answer. Selected value here to display the selected value. So the formula is equals to if condition. I am adding this if condition in the C6 cell. If logical test is M1, which is a reference link M1. The M1 contains all these radio option button values here. If M1 is equals to M1, M1 is equals to 1, which is Mumbai, comma, Mumbai, comma, if, again if condition, the logical test, M1 is equals to 2, if M1 is equals to 2, here Hyderabad, comma, if M3 is M1 is equals to 3, M3 what is this? Delhi, and the last one I am adding, I am not creating another if condition because if the last value is a Bangalore only. Make sure put in the double quotes Bangalore. Now close all the if conditions. We have opened 3 parentheses, so let's close the 3 parentheses, enter. And notice here we got the Bangalore here because the Bangalore is selected, Bangalore is 4. If I select Hyderabad, Hyderabad is 2, Mumbai is 1 here, and 3 is Delhi. Now again we will repeat the same thing here. Again the developer, insert button, group box, let's create one more group box here, delete the group box name. Now we require the option buttons. Again developer control, under controls there is a insert controls, and the insert controls, in the farm controls there is a option button, click that one, option button 7, capital of USA. Let's add some state names here, Texas, Control C, Control V, Florida, the third option, California, Now the last one, Control C, Control V. Washington DC. To select the radio button, right click the mouse. Now here we got the 4 options. So again, make sure all the radio buttons are unchecked. Now the next step, we require the reference links for these radio buttons. We are grouping the radio buttons in this group box. Now select the Texas, right click this one. Format control. In the format control, it's unchecked already because I have not checked this one. If it's checked, make sure it's unchecked. Cell link. Cell link I'm selecting for the second question is M2. The reference link for these option buttons is M2. Again, expand this format object, click OK. Now notice here, if I click Texas, it's 1, Florida 2, 3, California, and 4, Washington DC. Now here we got the selected user selected option here. I want to display here. For that, instead of writing the same code, let's copy this one and I'm pasting here in the C13 cell. Instead of M1, I'm adding M2. This is instead of Mumbai, let's add that Texas. And if M2 is equals to 2, it's Florida. And if M2 is equals to 3, it's California. And the last one is Washington DC. And DC. Let's enter. And notice here the Washington DC is selected because it's displayed here. If I click Florida, here we got the Florida. California, California, Texas, Texas. Now the last one, again go to the developer, under controls, insert, let's add this group box. Let's delete this group box name, and now we'll add some options here. In the developer, under controls, there is the insert controls, open that one. I'm selecting the form controls option button. The option button here I'm changing to Auckland. Control C, Control V. Wellington. Otago. Let's add the Nelson. Control C, Control Otago. Now here we got 4 options here. Let's put this in the alignment. Now we got the 4 options here, and they're all 4 options are unchecked. Now we need to add the cell link for this radio buttons, option buttons. Select the Auckland radio button, option button, right click the mouse, format control. It's unchecked. Now cell link, I'm selecting M3. Okay. Now notice here 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here we require the selector option value here. So instead of writing the same formula, I am adding here in the C20 cell. Enter. Oh, sorry. C20 cell. Enter. This is M3. This is M3. I am selecting. Auckland. M3 is equals to 2 is Wellington. M3 is equals to 3. Let's add the other two options, which are the Nelson and Otago. Enter. See, now here we got Otago here because the option button Otago is selected. Because when we select Wellington, Nelson, 4th Auckland, and also notice here the values are changing here. Now the main step is, if the user selector option is right or wrong, we need to evaluate, check the answer is correct or not. For that I am using, if the user selects the wrong answer, I want to display the cross symbol. If the user selects the right one, I want to show the tick mark. So for that I am selecting the F6 cell for this question 1. So here the first we require the correct answers we need to add here in the N1 cell. So I am comparing with N1 and M1 cells. M and N I am comparing. In the N1, which is for the question 1, the right answer is capital of India is Delhi. So the third one is Delhi 3. The capital of USA, 4th one, Washington DC. And the capital of New Zealand is Wellington, which is the second one. So after I added the correct answers here in the N column, and M column contains a cell reference link. The selector options will display the number. The M and N column will compare. For example, if the capital of USA is Washington, the second M2 both are same, so I will get the tick mark. If the user select the Florida, see, M value and N value both are not same, it will display the cross symbol here. So let's check here. After adding the correct answers here, the values 3 is Delhi, 4 is Washington, and 2 is Wellington. Now select for the first question answer. We'll check the answer is correct or not. I have selected the F6 cell. The formula is equals to if exact function takes two parameters. Text 1 is M1 comma and N1. I'm comparing. If exact same and same, true. If value is true, unicap 1003. 1003 is for the tick mark, the unicap's number. If it's false, I want to display the cross symbol. For that, again I am adding the unicap code. The number is 1005. That's it. Let's close the if condition also. Enter. See, here we got cross symbol because the capital of India is not Bangalore, it's Delhi. See, here we got Delhi. Bangalore is wrong, Hyderabad is wrong, Mumbai is wrong, Delhi is correct. Again, instead of adding the same code, copy this one. I am adding in F13 cell to check the answer is right or not. In the F13 cell I am adding. Now here M2 and M3 I am comparing N2. California is wrong, Texas is wrong, Washington DC is correct. 4. Now I have selected the third question, the cell F20. I am adding the formula here. This time M3. I am comparing M column with M3 column with M3 cell and M3 cell and M3 cell. Enter. So capital of New Zealand is Wellington. If it's Auckland, it's wrong. Nelson is wrong. Otago is wrong. Wellington is right. Now let's format this one. I have selected the F column. If the user selects the right answer, I want to display this tick mark in the green color and with the cell link also green. If it's wrong answer, I want to display the cross symbol in the red color and the cell link also will be red color. First go to home tab. In the home tab, put these tick marks in the middle alignment. After we got the middle, now go to conditional formatting. In the conditional formatting, highlight cells. Under highlight cells there are equal to. Click the equal to. Here is equals to unicap 1003 with green fill and red green dark text. If I select Hyderabad, it's not displaying red color. So again what will do, select this F cell again, will format again, highlight cell rules, equals to unicap 1005. Okay, so now we got cross. If I select Florida, it's wrong. If I select Delhi, it's right. Nelson, wrong one. Auckland is wrong one. Wellington is the correct answer. Otago is the wrong one. Bangalore is wrong one. The capital of India is Delhi. Capital of USA is Washington DC. The capital of New Zealand is Wellington. Now here we are getting these numbers. Let's format this one also. Both these cells in the home tab on the font, make this white color. See, now we can't see these values here. The M and N columns are in white font color. Now let's check the final output. What is the capital of India? If I select Hyderabad, see, it's the wrong one. If I capital of US is Florida, is the wrong one. Auckland is also wrong one. The capital of India is Delhi. Capital of USA, if I select Texas, is wrong. The capital of USA is Washington DC, is correct one. The capital of New Zealand, if I select Otago, is wrong one. Nelson also is wrong one. If I select Wellington, is right one. See? And also, if you want to put the white background color, you want to remove these all cells, just select these all and go to fill color white. That's it. You got the fill color. That's it. In this video tutorial, I have explained how to create a multi-select option quiz application in Excel sheet. Thanks for watching and please subscribe my channel. Catch you in my next video tutorial.